Here we go with your championship tail of the tape. Charles Oliveira, 31. Michael Chandler, 35. 2 inches is the gap in height. Oliveira, the taller man, he will have a reach advantage of 2.5 inches. All right, now for your main event introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at octagon side are Saldi Amato, Chris Lee, and Marcos Rosales. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. This championship bout is sponsored by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC, and Army of the Dead, a new film from director Zack Snyder, only on Netflix. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. For the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Deerfield Beach, California, by way of Nashville, Tennessee, presenting the number 4 ranked lightweight contender in the world, Iron Michael Chandler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter holding a professional record, 30 wins, 8 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the number 3 ranked lightweight contender in the world, Charles Dubois Oliveira!
Michael. All right, gentlemen, you've been through the rules in the locker room. Want to obey my commands at all time, want to take yourselves at all time. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Good luck, nice both of you. Thank you.
The lightweight title is vacant. It will not be in 25 minutes or fewer. Hard to properly describe the atmosphere in this sold-out Toyota Center right now. Thankful to be here.
All right, you ready, sir? You ready, sir?
As the lightweight division moves on without Khabib Nurmagomedov. Tonight's fight clock brought to you by Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. Early leg kick for Oliveira. He's in yellow. Michael Chandler's in white.
Moves right towards him. High guard, low calf kick twice. I like how he steps in with that knee, lifts that left knee up, and uses it as a teep, or he can just set it up for other things.
That's one of the things that he's done really well. That's where he's improved, right? Is everything up the middle. Those front kicks, those leg kicks. He does a lot of things to discourage you from coming forward into him.
He's so technical. I mean, you can't just explode on him, and that's one of the reasons why he's different.
Oh!
He clipped.
Couple of left hands from Chandler.
Oh, Chandler's got a guillotine.
It's tight, too. And it's tight.
It's real tight.
He's in trouble.
It's real tight. He might
Looks
have
like
it.
Charles is bleeding, too.
Oh,
Pops his head out.
Wow.
that looked real tight.
Well, Mike might have not thought he had it, decided not to burn his arms out.
Don't give your back if you're Chandler.
No!
You cannot give your back if you're Chandler.
Not to this guy.
Not to Oliveira. That is, and listen, and this is what Oliveira does.
He's got both hooks in now.
He did this to Will Brooks. He knows as wrestlers, we go to our knees to try to get up. So he forces you in that direction.
He's sitting back to make sure that he's not too high. He's either going to pull him back or he's going to try to flatten him forward, depending on how Michael reacts to this. Oh, back. But that's terrible. He slammed himself into a deeper body triangle.
Chandler's never been submitted. This is his 28th pro fight tonight.
He's also never fought Charles Oliveira. I mean, this is the #1 submission guy in the history of the UFC.
Chandler's doing a good job of hand fighting in there.
Nice elbow there by Oliveira. That was a strong elbow from the back.
This is worst case scenario for Chandler. Now he's doing a good job of hand fighting. It's so important when a guy like this is on your back to just hand fight. Make sure you're clearing, never allowing him to get started, because if a jiu-jitsu guy like this gets started, it's too late. You gotta be preemptive. You gotta make sure they don't even get it going down the road, because we can't catch up.
And Oliveira's what an explosion. What an explosion there. Chandler is just such a gorilla. But look, Oliveira tries to go to the legs. Chandler on top. Interesting to see whether or not he'll engage him on the ground. Big shot from the top by Chandler.
Great shot on top by Chandler.
Those up kicks.
That was a massive win for Michael Chandler. Getting down there early when he was dry, surviving, and not only surviving, but now being on top.
Being on top with 2 minutes to go.
Chandler corner calling for some forward motion here. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. There's that left hand.
Oliveira's in trouble. He's in real trouble.
Oh, Oliveira in the world of trouble early.
Chandler's power is hurting Oliveira. Every time he touches him, he hurts him.
But Oliveira's managed to survive up to now. That was touch and go right there.
I mean, the power of Chandler is a sight to behold, man.
It's very dangerous.
He's so dangerous. He's so strong physically. And he has so much belief in his strength and his ability to fight at a high pace that he won't slow down.
USA chants raining down here in Houston. Just over a minute to go here in round 1.
If I'm Chandler, I'm letting him up.
I think he just cut him with that elbow as well.
Chandler's motivation does not seem to be to get this fight upright. He had an opportunity a couple minutes ago, now operating inside that closed guard of Oliveira.
Oh, big shots.
Oliveira displaying some heart to stay in this fight.
And this is where Oliveira will have to answer a lot of questions, because before, when things would start to happen like this is where he struggled. He has not had to deal with this type of adversity on this long run that he's been on.
Well, a round not without adversity for Michael Chandler, but he had some huge, huge moments in round 1.
That's right. That was great. Eyes. Stand against the cage. Eyes. Breathe. Hey, nothing for you there. You see that? And you see with the step over. Relax for it. Breathe for it. Hey.
Right here, you see a beautiful outside leg kick by Oliveira. If it's a striking, technical battle, Oliveira does well. But when Chandler blitzes and when Chandler lands, Oliveira has not shown an ability to really take the strikes. Chandler jumps back into Oliveira. Defends very well off of with the guy on his back. Right here, he had Oliveira hurt again, right? Just came and blitzes him, landed a couple shots. Oliveira eventually pulls guard just to survive. What a round by Michael Chandler.
Round two, let's go fight.
A standing ovation for the athletes here in Houston as round 2 gets underway. Chandler working off of that jab early. Oh! Knocked down for Oliveira.
Here we go.
character since 1872.
Oliveira with a crisp left hook. Look at that. Sits him down. I mean, perfect technique, as we were saying about Oliveira. He doesn't extend himself with anything. He's never out of line. Look how he's throwing these shots. Look at this.
Look at his right hand.
Perfect.
Too. See where his right hand was?
Perfect.
Right where it's supposed to be.
It's always where it's supposed to be. Everything's perfect. Look at that right hand. Boom on the top. Chases him down. There's the left hook. I mean, everything is picture perfect, and Big Dan Miragliotta seen enough. Unbelievable.
Can you believe it, though?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles Dubois.